Hi guys, I'm Issa.
And I'm Julia.
And welcome to Let the Girls Talk.
So basically, we're about to graduate college in a few weeks, and we thought it would be fun to document our college experience together and share stories and how we became friends and everything like that.
Also because we both took like an untraditional route for college, right? So we have crazy stories, how we met, and just a lot of stuff. You're gonna hear about it. So
yeah, you're in for quite the ride.
Yes.
We're gonna film an episode every week until we graduate. So we hope you guys enjoy this journey of us concluding this era of our lives.
Yes. Hopefully we get to continue the podcast after we graduate, but this is just like a
college capsule series.
Just so we can celebrate our time in college and maybe help you guys with some advice and like crazy stories and
Also, bear with us because this is our first time ever really filming a podcast, obviously. So
we don't have a team. It's just
us. We're the producers, we're the audio engineers, the camera operators, everything.
So, Hopefully one day we'll have a whole team.
Yeah.
But for now, it's
That'd
just
be so fun.
That would be fun.
Today's episode is going to be a little bit about how we got here, how we became friends, and how we ended up at college. So, Issa, do you want to take it away?
Yes. So, I'm Issa again. I'm 24, turning 25 this year. I know. Going to be like, wait, you're kind of old to be in college. Well, we're going to get there. We're going to get to that, okay?
Yeah.
I'm originally from Brazil. I'm from São Paulo. So if you notice an accent, that's why. I've been in the U.S. for, oh my gosh, this year is going to be 7 years.
Wow.
It's crazy. So how I ended up at Point Loma. We go to Point Loma Nazarene University.
Yes,
so
San Diego.
Yes, San Diego. So, my college route was kind of crazy, actually. I've always wanted to study in the U.S. I found out about Point Loma because I'm a Christian, and I wanted to go to Christian school. And I knew a Nazarene pastor in my city in Brazil, and he just told me about Nazarene schools in the U.S. So I searched, and I've always wanted to live in California, of course. So when I saw this school and the view, I was like, yeah, that's the one. So I just applied, and then I moved here in 2019. So, I know we're in 2026. So the math is not mathing right now. Hold on. So I'm going to try to tell you the short version because it's really long. But basically, I did my freshman year here in 2019. COVID happened, and my mom moved to Texas in, end of 2019 because we have family in Texas. And basically, COVID happened, shut down everything. So I had to get, out of here. Basically, they kicked me out. Hey, you have to go home. COVID is happening. So went to Texas, and I just transferred to a community college. So I finished the semester online for my first year. And I wasn't declared at the time, didn't know what I was doing with my life, major-wise and everything. We also should do, one talking about our majors, basically, because it's, a long, at least for me, it's
our major's a whole separate thing that a lot of people don't know about either.
Yeah, real. And, so basically I was finishing school there. I went to community college for a while and switched my major a couple of times. And then I transferred back in 2024. Which is the same year we transferred. So I finished associate degree because I was studying science at the time, as a pre-nursing student. So I don't know what was going on in my head back then, but and then that's how I ended up at Point Loma. That's a really short version for you guys because it's a long story. But so I kind of took a longer route too because of my major, because I was studying, first of all, was pre-med, and then I switched to pre-nursing, and I was kind of lost. I did not like any of those majors, and I was really unhappy. And also, I was waiting for my visa at the time. It took a long time because of COVID, so it was just a waiting period I had to go through, which also I feel it matured me a lot because if I had finished college back then, I feel I would have chosen the wrong major.
Mm-hmm. Did you have a student visa when you first came here?
Yes. So I came with a student visa, and then during COVID, my mom met my stepdad, which he's American. So, and then I ended up getting the green card through my mom. So it kind of took a long time because of COVID, because our process was really delayed. And then I just transferred back in 2024 as a media comm major. And that's how we met.
Yeah. Okay, so a little bit about my background, how I got here. So I am originally from a little bit north of LA, Los Angeles, and I've lived in California my whole life, and I never actually was going to go to college. It was never really something that was instilled with me. My parents never really talked about college. I went to a private school in LA where everyone really was college focused. I just never really toured any or cared about applying. It wasn't really academic focused back then. There's a lot going on. And so when it came time to apply to colleges, I applied to some, and I was going to go to one in Orange County randomly. And then it was 2020 when I graduated high school. And so they told everyone you're going to have to do college online for the first year anyways. And I was like, that does not sound like something I want to do at all.
Yeah.
And so instead, I started working. I worked at a company called Wildflower Phone Cases, which I'm sure a lot of people have and know about. And I worked there for a couple years, and I was kind of tired of sitting like all day and like working in like an office kind of space. And so I then randomly became a nanny, and I loved it. I love child development, being a nanny, everything like that. It was like the best job ever. So that was kind of what I did for the first like 2 years after high school, was just working, had no plans to go to college. But as a nanny, the baby napped for a really long time. And I was like, what should I do while this baby naps? I already cleaned the house. I already did all my chores. And so I decided to just take some online classes, and just for no reason, kind of just for fun. And then the family that I nannied for decided to move to Texas, where Issa's from, which is so crazy. Everything is aligned, actually. But they were moving there. I was like, what am I going to do? And so I decided to take the credits I had from college and kind of just transfer them and go to school, because if I have the opportunity to go to college, I might as well take it.
Yeah.
And I would visit my friend in San Diego who went to Point Loma, and I loved it. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to go there. And so I applied and got in, and then that's how I ended up here.
Yeah. Also, I forgot to mention that the reason I came back. Okay, actually,
Let's get real.
Let's get real. Yeah. Okay. So another thing of my college route, because I was in Texas, you might be asking yourself, why didn't you transfer to school in Texas? Well, first of all, I love Point Loma, and I felt like my time here I didn't enjoy as much, because I was here for literally a semester, because my second semester was online. So I didn't even enjoy the school that much. I didn't enjoy the living in a dorm experience as much. So I felt like I don't know, I was kind of mad at that time, because I was like, why God would literally put me there for like a semester? Like, it doesn't make sense. So I was kind of mad at myself for that too. And and then when I came to visit a friend in 2022, I can't remember the year, I came back to visit, and I was like, oh, I wish I could transfer back. And then I met my ex-boyfriend here. He went here. Hopefully he doesn't watch this podcast. And we met through like friends in common, and and then I just we started dating long distance. Yeah, we should talk a lot about relationships.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a whole dating episode.
Yeah, because there's a lot. Me and Julie, we have like crazy stories.
It's actually crazy, and it kind of ties into how we met as well.
Yes, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah. Which, should we go into that, or are you gonna?
Yeah, I'm just like explaining the background, but so that was another reason I wanted to come back, because we were dating and I was trying to transfer back. But it was so crazy, because when I was trying to transfer back when I was with him, it wouldn't work out. Like, it would not work out, which is crazy. Like, how life, God is like, no, it's not gonna, you're not gonna go because of him. And we were broken up by the time I transferred back, but we're still kind of friends, but of course, never spoke again, so. But yeah. So, I mean, I should thank him for bringing me back here, I guess, but yeah, but I came back single. It's fine.
We're fine. It's fine.
I graduated, though. It's fine. I don't care.
So I think we should tell I think we should tell the story of how we met.
Yes.
So we are both MediaCom majors, which basically a lot of people don't really know what that is, but we do a lot of things like film production, film studies, social media, like a little bit of marketing, content creation, a bunch of things like that.
Yeah.
Just everything media communication related.
Yeah.
So it's really a fun major. We could talk about that in another episode.
We learned how to do this.
Yeah, we could do this with our MediaCom major.
That's what we're using our skills for.
And honestly, I love MediaCom.
I know,
think it's the best major. I always tell students who are touring, you have to do
It's
MediaCom.
very underrated, because you can do so much. Like, you can go into communications, you can go into film, you can go into social media, literally.
Entertainment, marketing, anything.
Sports marketing, everything, yeah.
So basically, we had all the same classes our first semester, and kind of just our whole college journey, honestly. And so I kind of noticed that she sat on this side of the room and I sat on this side of the room, both by ourselves in every class for about a week, I'd say. And then one day, Issa, also, we both transferred, but Issa maybe knew more people. I had no idea. No one I knew
It's
was
because
here.
I lived on campus. That's why I knew more people. She was off campus.
I was off campus, so my first day of school was just kind of I had no idea who anyone was, and I felt like everyone had their friends already. So I'm just kind of sit by myself, and that's kind of what I thought my whole college experience would be like, that I would just kind of go to class and then have my life outside of school, kind of.
Yeah.
But one day, this girl who sat on the other side of the room was like, hey, I noticed we're in all the same classes. Do you want to sit by me? And I was like, oh my gosh, someone's my friend. So because of that, I sat with Issa, and then from then on, Issa was just like my rock, I think, throughout all of college. She was the person, like, I would have no friends here probably if it weren't for you. Like, it's made it so much easier. Like, my whole experience wouldn't have been what it is without you, because you were the first one who invited me to things. You were like, oh, do you want to go to the Goodwin Bash? Like, all these little things we have at school, because I wasn't really invited because I didn't live on campus. You invited me to on-campus events and, like, brought me into your friend group and everything, and I, like, will so appreciate that. Like thank God he sent you to me, because
that's so
I
sweet.
would be so lost without you. So yeah, that's like how we met, and then we were just like best friends, I feel like, ever since.
Yeah, for real. Like, we literally have like all the classes together, which is so fun because we because sometimes you take like different classes and you're like, oh, I don't know anyone in this class.
Yeah.
But yeah, Julia, same thing. Like, you've been like a rock to me too. Like, I would have been so lost in this major without you. So.
And we do all of our projects together. We sit next to each other in basically every single class, I think. Like, it's so fun.
No, I just remember a funny thing. So we met in a class called Intro to TV and Film, which was our favorite class ever.
Yeah.
So fun. And I remember, because that's how I heard about you, because I saw you, but, like, I didn't talk to you. And someone, I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was Will, because one of the guys in our class, he lived in the same dorm I did. And I think we were walking back one time, and he mentioned, like, I think I mentioned to him, like, about my YouTube or something. Like, because we both, like, do content creation on the side as well. Mine is in Portuguese, because I started in Brazil, and then she does her in English, of course, like, she's from here. But, and I think Will mentioned to me, like, oh, do you know there's another girl in our class that also does, like, YouTube? And I was like, what? And I was like,
I've never heard this.
Yes. And then he was like, yeah, I think it's like Julia something. And then I think that's how, like, I found you on Instagram or something. And I was like super happy. I was like, oh my gosh, there's another influencer here. Like, I feel so seen, like, because no one like understood that here. And yeah, and I think that's why, like, and I was like, oh, when I met you, I was like, you look so familiar, which we're getting to the point. But
yeah, we'll have to talk about, because it's actually crazy how we low-key already met. But
yeah. No, it's so funny because I would always be like, I know her from somewhere. Like, I don't know. Maybe I was like, maybe it was YouTube. I don't know. But I was trying
maybe
to
I met her in a
figure out-
past life.
Yes. I was like, it's so weird. And at first, like, I'm not going to lie, my first impression of you, I was scared of you when I first met you.
What?
Because I thought you were, like, not like a mean girl. I'm not going to, like, but I thought, like, because you look so, like, confident and stuff. And then she's like...
I don't feel it, but that's good.
I don't know. I was, like, very, I don't know, intimidated at first. I thought you were, like... kind of not like me, not like when like met you, but like before I talked to you, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like so scared to talk to her. Like, I don't know, but then she was like a sweetheart. It was just like the
that's
RBF,
so
maybe.
funny. I had no idea that was your first impression.
Yeah,
I would say my first impression of you, similarly, we had a project where we had to go outside. This was like the first time we were setting up like a camera and a tripod. It was like with Taylor and Noah, you and me. We like got in a little group, and Noah, this kid in our class.
sorry, I almost choked.
Okay. Anyways, so Noah in the class was kind of teasing me about having a YouTube channel, and then I hear a voice in the background being like, I actually also have a YouTube channel. And it was you, and you were saying how you also have a YouTube channel and do content creation and stuff, and that was the first time that I heard that you had a YouTube channel, and I was like, wait, that's so cool, because it's not really common for a lot of people to like put their lives on the line, like not on the line, but like online like that. It's just not really something that everybody does. So when you find someone who does that, it's a really cool thing to share, I think.
Yeah. And also, like, Julia and I feel like here at Point Loma, like, there's a stereotype for, like, girls. They're very, like, they're surfers, like, blonde.
Everyone here is blonde except for the two of us, actually.
For real. So, like, I feel like I felt so, like, seen and, like, I don't know. We could relate to each other, too, because our personalities are very similar. We like the same things. And, like, the fact, like, she's from LA, I feel like, I don't know, because here I feel like I wouldn't fit in here with people, like with girls. My group of girlfriends are here, like, so small because I just don't have anything in common with them. Like,
yeah, it's really hard, especially as a transfer. We're going to do a whole episode about being a transfer, but especially coming to our school where there's such a stereotypical girl, it was just like we felt like such outcasts, I feel like. But we had
like,
each other.
No, because the girls here are like, oh, we should go surfing. And then the way they dress is
the
like
way they
very
dress is
similar.
completely different from us. Like, it's just everything, but we are very similar, I think. So that was really cool to find someone that you can cling on to and be like, oh, wait, we actually are. Someone here is like me, you know?
Yeah, no, it's great.
Okay, so now we have known each other for a few weeks. We've been in school. We're getting closer. And... how should we start this?
I don't know. Okay, so at the time, as I said, I had just gotten out of a relationship, and Julia was still in a relationship.
Right, because when I would visit San Diego, I started dating my best friend who went here at the time. Her boyfriend's roommate, we would all hang out, and so I started dating his roommate, and that's like another reason that like brought me to Loma, because my best friend was here, my boyfriend was here, everything like that. So I had a boyfriend at the time that had graduated in May 2024.
Yeah.
And your boyfriend had also...
Yeah, it was the same year.
Yeah, they graduated the same... They both graduated May 2024, right?
My ex-boyfriend graduated in 2023.
Okay, so just kidding then. So anyways, my boyfriend had just graduated, but so he had been here and was he? No.
I can't remember.
No, he was going to school here when I was going to school.
Yeah,
here.
he was. I had
Yes.
a class with him and then he switched.
Okay, yeah. I thought he had graduated. Yeah. So he was still on campus. So I had a boyfriend here at the time. I totally forgot that.
Yeah. It was like, yeah, okay, hold on. We're going to get to that.
Me forgetting I had a boyfriend my whole like first month here.
Yeah. No, it was crazy because I think we talked about that and I was like, yeah, I just got out of a relationship. Like, it was really fresh for me. Like, we broke up like June 2024 and I transferred August. So it was like really fresh out of the relationship. Guys, it was terrible. Like, I don't even like remembering. It was just like, it was...
I apparently don't even remember. So.
No, it was so terrible because like I was trying to like be open to like experiencing life back here, but then also like I was trying to heal from the breakup, but he was like, oh, we should be friends. Like, don't do that. If you're a guy, don't do that. Okay.
No, I think you should be friends.
No, I mean, no, because like it was so toxic. Like I was holding him to hope.
After you heal, I think you should.
Yes, no, after you, it's fine. But like I was holding him to hope, and it was really hard because I feel like I wasn't enjoying my time here as much because I was like always like, oh my gosh, what is he doing? Because he lives like 10 minutes away from me, which is crazy because we lived in different states. So yeah, I don't recommend doing that. So don't transfer to the same city your ex-boyfriend lives. That's fine. I don't care, but. Okay, well, going back to the point. What were we saying?
We were saying how we were friends for a few weeks. I had a boyfriend. You had just broken up recently with your boyfriend. Yes. We must have been talking about what we did after that graduation night.
No, actually, I do remember. One thing I remember is that when I started following you and stuff, I saw your boyfriend. And I was like, wait, I know him. Because he's friends with my ex-boyfriend, really close friends. And they went to school together here, like really close. So I was like, oh my gosh, like I know him. Like he's like close friends with him.
Oh, and you know what my ex-boyfriend said when I came home from school the first day or whatever? And I was like, oh, I met this girl named Issa. Like, she's so nice. He was like, oh, don't be friends with her. Because...
How dare him?
Like, oh, like, blank says, like... crazy or whatever because every
wait, he said what?
Did I ever tell you that?
He said I was crazy?
I might have not told you that ever.
He said I was crazy?
He said something along the lines of like, oh, I like don't be friends with her or something like that because like she's crazy.
Guys suck.
Yeah.
Like of course we're the crazy ones always.
Have I never told you that?
I mean, you did, but I didn't know
like
he said like
something like
that. Yeah,
but
I didn't know he said like crazy.
It might not have been crazy. It might have been something.
But the way he said it.
It was something like caution, like
be careful.
But what boy doesn't think their ex-girlfriend is crazy?
All the boys, they tell their guy friends are crazy.
So I was like, oh no, but I don't think that because she seems like really nice.
Well, I'm doing an internship in sports right now, and that's what he wanted to do. So like, excuse me for being more successful than you.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Okay.
No, sorry. I mean, I don't know why the feisty, sassy.
Let the girls talk.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
We're getting into it. Anyways, we're getting so off track. Okay, so I had broken up with my boyfriend, so at this point, we're both talking about maybe our exes.
Yeah.
Or
because we were talking how they were friends. They're like, oh, they both suck, like, blah, 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 because, like, the way they broke up with us, and we were just trauma bonding, basically. And then at some point, I think I was in your apartment. I do remember that day.
Really? Okay.
Yes. So we were just talking about, I was saying something about moonshine, which is like a country. It's not a country bar, but like
it is a country bar.
It is a country bar. Okay.
It's country before 10, and then it just is like a club at night.
So it's like a club, and then we were just talking about that, and I was like, oh my gosh, I went there like during graduation week or something with my ex.
But I was like, I also went there graduation night with my
and ex. I was like, what night? And we're just like trying to pull pictures and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, wait. And then I remembered we literally met that night.
We had met before, and we didn't know.
Yes, because I remember my ex, he wanted to drag me to that place because he was like, oh, my friends are all going to be there because they're graduating. He wasn't graduating, but...
It was like all his friend group.
Yes, which was his friend, her boyfriend at the time. And then I remember he introduced me to her.
I remember exactly where we were, too.
And it was like dark, and like I just... I can remember. And we're like, oh my gosh, we've met before.
Yeah,
Like,
it was a crazy moment. We're like, oh my God, we did meet. I remember. Like, I was like, I know exactly. I like gave you a hug and I was like, oh my God, it's so nice to meet you. Yeah. But anyways, so that's kind of crazy because we met and then through that and then we didn't know and then months later we met again, but then we found out that we actually already knew each other.
Yeah. So it's crazy.
Super
and then
crazy.
it's crazy to me that like how we became friends after we're like broken up with our ex-boyfriends.
Yeah. And thank God I didn't listen to him. You
Yeah.
know? Like, what if I was like, oh, like, I won't be friends with her because you said so?
Yeah.
Thank God I didn't because now you're my best friend.
Yeah,
And a
exactly.
boy was telling me not to be friends with someone who was going to change my life and, like, help me through college. Like, huh?
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Oh,
And no, he said, oh no, actually, my ex-boyfriend said the same thing about you. I remember that. He was like, because I was like, oh, I was kind of like mentioned to him, guys, I'm sorry. Like, I so embarrassed of my first semester back at Loma because I was like literally chasing that man, even though we were broken up. So I was literally like calling him all the time. Ugh, disgusting, but it's fine. And I literally went to his apartment one night because I was like, I think I had like some of his shirts or something. So I went to like return it, or he had some of my stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, I met Julia. Like, I was like, ex, whatever.
Yeah.
I think you guys were broken up at the time. And then I was just telling him, and he was like, oh, be careful. Kind of like he said something like that too. And I was like, what do you mean? And I was like, no, she's so sweet. And I felt really bad for her, like the way he broke up with her.
I feel so bad for her. I invited her to sit next to me.
No. I was just saying how I felt really bad because like the way he broke up with you, he was like such a jerk. And then he was like, oh, that's not what I heard. Like,
right. He's like, there's two sides to
yeah,
every
there's
story.
two.
Like
Yes, he said like there's two sides to every story. And I was like, well, I don't know what side of the story you heard, but like I just heard on him. So. Well, so yeah.
And now we've talked about it and everything. All the parallels make sense. Like, oh, it's so funny.
Yeah.
We'll get into that.
I'm glad we stuck like together and didn't listen to this man because
Yes. Thank God we left the men and went for us.
Love it.
All right, now we thought it'd be fun to play a little rapid fire mini game just so you guys can get to know us a little bit more before we end the episode.
So we have here a little bowl with some questions, and we're just gonna pull them up and then just ask each other questions.
Cozy night in or girls' night out?
Girl, you already know the answer to that. Cozy night in. I'm a cozy girl night in myself, and then Julie's like the opposite.
I'm a girls' night out kind of.
Yeah,
girl. But like
so-
only a couple, and then like I need to like have a girls' night in after.
Yeah.
You know? Like I need to have a healthy balance. But I love a girls' night out.
I'm an old lady. I'm sorry. I like staying home and then watching a movie.
But I'm gonna drag you out.
Night out or early bird?
Definitely a night owl. Oh, why would I even question? I want to be an early bird. Like I would love to be able to wake up early and be productive, but I just cannot.
Yeah.
So definitely, I fall asleep at like 2 a.m. every night probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
definitely
same.
night owl.
I'm night owl. It's just I don't know. I feel like I'm productive at night too.
And I feel like creative brains are like more creative at night. We just like thrive
Yeah.
in the night.
Yeah. I agree.
Are you more type A or type B?
Type B. I think we're both type B.
We're extremely type B, actually. Like,
But-
it's 2 o'clock and we were said we were going to start filming like 3 hours ago. But it's fine.
It's fine.
We're always late to everything, too. But I like it because we're both like that. So it
Yeah.
just works.
Yeah. And like Brazilians have this reputation for being late for everything. But I'm really glad she's really type B because we're always late. So I'm like, okay, it's not just
Yeah.
me.
And like when she's like, oh, sorry, I'm gonna be 30 minutes late. I'm like, I don't care. I was going to be 30 minutes late, too. So.
oh gosh, who's more likely to text her ex?
I think it depends on the ex. Because there's some exes I'll talk to and text to whenever.
Girl, you know it's me. You can say it. You know it's
But,
me.
like, your most recent ex, probably you.
I
I have no interest to talk to my recent ex.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's definitely me. I'm ashamed to like admit that, but it's true. But I've gotten really better. I have not texted my ex in like months.
Let's
so.
go. That's real.
He was the one that texted me.
Okay. What was the last movie you watched?
I don't know. Oh, Rio. I watched Rio yesterday.
Oh, cute!
Yeah.
I love that movie.
It's so cute. It's because me and my roommate, we were like just scrolling through like Netflix, and then we saw that they're removing Rio from the catalog. So we're like, we should watch it.
That's a
It's so
disgrace.
cute.
That's
And apparently
really
she
cute.
loves that movie too. So,
Aw.
and I love it because it's Brazil. So yeah.
One of my life goals now is to go to Brazil. Like when I saw
Yes.
that movie, it was, but then when I met you, I was like, oh no,
We should go
especially have to
together.
to Brazil. Yeah.
After we graduate.
Rio for New Year's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and the last movie I watched was it's the new one. For,
Reminders of him.
Reminders of Him.
I still need to watch that.
It's so good. Every day, like scenes from it go in my brain. I'm like, what am I thinking of right now? And it's that movie. Like it's just like has not gotten out of my
Really?
brain. It was really.
Do you
good.
think it was the best like Colleen Hoover adaptation or?
Ooh,
Wait, which
that's
one?
That's a big claim.
Okay, yeah, never mind. Because
I
they're
don't
still.
know. Well,
I'm excited for very.
I think it was the least problematic.
True. Fair. That's fair. I'm excited for Verity.
Yeah. Me
That movie's
too.
going to be so good.
Yeah.
Would you rather... okay, sorry. Accent's coming out. Would you rather post all of your TikTok drafts or delete the app?
I don't know. Maybe delete the app, which deletes all your drafts, and then re-download the app.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, though.
I wouldn't mind posting my drafts, like, honestly.
I
have like, 2 drafts.
They're so ugly, too. Because sometimes I'll just, like, film myself, like, for a song that I want to post to TikTok to when I look better, but I just, like, look ugly in them. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or, like, they're, like, unfinished videos. It would just be, like, weird if I posted them.
How many drafts do you have?
I have, like 200 gigabytes of drafts. I have a lot.
I don't have storage for that. So I have, like, 2 drafts. And I have to delete them.
I have magical storage. Like, I have so many videos. I don't know how I don't run out of storage. It's actually crazy.
That's crazy. Because I pay for, like, iCloud, but I feel
Me
like
too.
it doesn't work for me because I'm always out of storage.
Do you fall in love fast or take forever?
Okay. That's an interesting question because I feel like when I do fall in love, I'm, like, all in, but I'm really picky.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I picked the wrong ones, too, so there's also that. But yeah, I feel like I probably fall in love fast. If I like someone, I really fall in love.
Same.
Which is kind of like a problem.
Yeah. No, if I meet someone, like, I will fall in love with them immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to be better at that because, yeah.
Yeah. But I just, like, immediately when I meet a guy, like, I think about, like, what our lives would be, like, what my last name would be if I got married to him, like, all these things. Like, I don't know why I think like that. That's just always how I've been.
We're just girls. It's fine.
Yeah, we're just
No,
girls.
literally, I create scenarios in my head. I'm, like, listening to a song thinking about him. So, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, what would our kids look like? Like, I just think about that, like, the first day I like, meet someone.
No, same.
It's bad. Because I'm, like, honestly, the way I think about it is if I don't like their last name or something's, like, not going to work, then I might as well just cut it off then. It's like, you have to think about the future.
Yeah.
It's not weird.
Yeah, no, I agree. What was the moment you knew you would be friends? That's a good question. I have to think about that one. But yeah, you go first.
I think the moment that stands out to me is we had been friends for a while, and we probably, at this point I was broken up with my boyfriend, so we were both single, and our school does chapel attendance. It's a Christian school, so we, like, go to chapels, and they had them on Thursday nights, and we had a class on Thursday, so it was, like, perfect time to just walk to chapel after. And we were just, like, kind of, like, talking and whatever. We had probably gotten there early, and I think this is a key moment in, like, every friendship is, like, when you, like, tell each other, like, who you have a crush on or whatever, like, at school.
I remember that, yes.
And I think that's just a moment where it, like, bonds you because you're, like, sharing a secret and you just become, like, friends, you know? Because before it's, like, oh, you're, like, classmates kind of or, like, acquaintances, but that, like, is something I feel like in every relationship that you, like, really become close with the person. And so she had shared, like, oh, like, that boy over there is, like, my crush or whatever.
Yeah, that's a whole other story. He was, yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, well, if you're sharing your crush, like, guess who I have a crush on? And then,
oh, yeah, that's so true.
And I never stopped talking about it since.
Oh, my gosh, that's so true. I feel like for me, there wasn't, like, a specific moment. I feel like we just got really close really fast, which for me tells a lot because I feel like I feel like I've always had, like, such a small circle of friends that when I know someone's going to be, like, my friend and I want to be friends with them, it just happens. So I don't force anything. So I feel like that's what happened with us. I feel like I was like, oh, my gosh, it's so easy to talk to her.
Yeah.
Like, we bond so easily. It's not like I have to, like, use all my social battery to talk to you. So I feel like for me, that's what it was. It was just like, oh, my gosh, I'm excited to talk to her. I'm excited to, like, hang out with her. That's how, like, for me it was, you know.
And I feel like we also didn't have to try to be friends. Like,
Yeah.
some people you have to, like, try and, like, put a lot of effort in. I feel like we, like, I mean, we put effort in to be friends,
Yeah.
but it's not, like,
It's natural.
like, oh, I have to hang out with her. Oh, I just have, like, I feel like it's just normal.
Yeah, because I feel like here in our school, I feel like it's really hard to make friends because people are very superficial. And I feel like with you, it was just easy.
Yeah.
And it felt really comfortable because I didn't have to, like, oh, how was your day? You know, like, oh,
how was your class? Like, boring.
Yeah.
I feel like we got to deep conversations pretty quick in our friendship, so.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
Would you rather marry your last ex or never get married again?
Oh, my gosh. That's a really hard question.
I'm never getting married again.
Honestly, I don't think I would ever get married again.
Yeah.
Because it was very toxic. So I don't think I would ever want that in my marriage.
Yeah. I think, being single is, like, sometimes lonely, but, like, you're at peace, you know? That's, like, what I think right now, my whole philosophy on dating. I literally had a presentation the other day, and everyone was sharing, like, oh, in 10 years' time, whatever, like, I want to be married or whatever. And I was like, I want to have kids, but see how there's no husband? I literally said in class, I was in front of everybody.
It was really funny.
I was like, yeah, that's because I've lost all hope right now.
It was really funny. No, honestly, I agree. Because, like, even if you're single, some people are like, oh, you need to have somebody. But I feel like if you're happy, you don't have to. You know, I mean, I want to.
Yeah. If
But,
it was
like,
happy and like healthy. you
Yes,
know?
because during my relationship, it was so unhealthy. I was like depressed. So it was the worst time of my life. So I would rather be single.
Yeah.
Just like have kids, like
Yeah,
single mom, honestly.
The single mom pod.
Because also, I feel like it would lead up to like a divorce anyway. So like,
Yeah,
I would
I
end up
know.
single anyway. So
I just see so many unhealthy relationships, and most of the time, some people do have good relationships, but most of the time, I feel like whatever I'm hearing from people, I'm like, why are you with that man? Like, you could be by
Everyone-
yourself and be
yeah.
so happy and like free, and I just right now I feel like it's just not the time to
yeah,
date.
everyone's like getting divorced now too. So I'm like,
Yeah.
why would you be married for like 20 years and then get divorced? I'd rather be single. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, we hope not. We hope there's a good man out there.
Yeah, we still have hope and a little bit of faith, but not much.
Yeah. it's like this.
It's like this much, but yeah.
Do you date for marriage or for fun?
Date for marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think dating is fun.
No, it's terrible. I hate the like whole like talking stage.
Oh.
I was literally going through that right now, and I hate it. I'm like, I'm done. Like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I would rather date someone that I already know, and I'm friends with.
Yeah, like in a friend group, we just needed friends.
Yeah. No, dating sucks. I don't know how people get in dating apps and just like.
I can't do dating.
Have
apps.
you ever done?
I've like downloaded
apps?
a dating app, but like I've never been on like a date from a dating
Yeah.
app because I just like I'm like, oh, they're scrolling and like scrolling through a bunch of girls. That's like
It's
disgusting.
really
I'm like, you're
weird.
cheating on me already.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're shopping for like someone, you know.
Yeah, I'd rather just meet someone naturally,
Yeah, I agree. But
or
yeah.
not at all. But
That's
yeah.
why we're single.
And that's why we're single.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do a whole dating episode because we have
Oh,
so
yeah.
many stories.
No, you have so many stories.
I have a lot of stories.
I've had one boyfriend my whole life, one situationship, and that's it. I mean, two situationships, but
I've
no,
a
she
few.
has.
I've had a lot. Yeah.
Because I feel like you have crazy stories too with like
Crazy.
ex-boyfriends. Not even just like because you dated. You
I
just
even
have-
dated someone who lives in her hometown. Like crazy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Right?
too.
Like there's
Yeah.
so many random. Like,
No.
that one too.
I know we were talking about. I was like, oh, I live in Frisco. She's like, wait, I've been there. I literally dated someone. I was like, what?
So random.
Because like no one knows Frisco, so I'm like,
Yeah, but we'll get into that.
Yeah.
We'll have to say all of our crazy stories.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like that was a good first introduction episode. Hopefully the
Yes.
audio, the visuals, everything's good.
it was our first one, so bear with us.
Yes.
And,
And yeah, maybe comment down below, send in stories or
Questions.
topics, questions.
Yeah, we're excited to continue doing this. This was really fun, and hopefully you get to like learn something from our stories too, or you know, if you're feeling like, oh, I'm too old to go to college, well, we're both 24, so I feel like
So Erin, at dirty laundry like that.
yeah. So graduating, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.
Oh, in our next episode, I think it's gonna be. Should we talk about transferring, like a whole transfer episode, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
Like transfer / MediaCom, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that boring? I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see where the day takes us. All right. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.